Hiya, ModernMiss here. How's it going? So today we are creating this chateau with a catwalk inside of it. Now you will probably recognize this kind of floor design here I'm doing with the black and white marble if you have played the most recent Hitman game, because this is kind of, I was about to say inspired, but not really. I'm trying to replicate it basically as well as I can. Well, not exactly, but kind of the main areas of it here, and also the front outside of it I also try to replicate from the game. But yeah, I played the most recent Hitman game, or just like a few of the levels a couple months ago, and I really enjoyed the first level that's set in Paris. Like, I just thought the building and the inside where the catwalk is was just so extravagant and beautiful, and I was like, why don't I create that in The Sims? So that's what we're doing here. I would have liked to have kind of done it a bit more exact to how it is in the game if there had been more space, but I guess since the largest size you can have in The Sims is 64 by 64, you're kind of restricted in some ways when it comes to that. So yeah, in the game you have, I think, a big fountain out the front of the level, and then when you walk into the building there's this kind of room with a staircase coming down, so that would have been kind of cool, but I just ended up doing kind of a stairway thing there on the second floor leading up to the third instead. But yeah, here I show a bit of the outside and creating that. I don't show the whole thing because I think it was 40 minutes to begin with. And I was like, I don't think I could talk for 40 minutes, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear me talk for 40 minutes. So yeah, I cut it down quite a bit. And anyway, just on the outside I ended up kind of copying a lot of the parts of the build around the outside, so it was just heaps of copying and pasting it. Oh, that's kind of weird. Can you paste it? I guess you can, because that's what you're doing. But anyways, just out here on the kind of balcony of the front of the building, I was trying to match the flooring as well, but that black ends up looking a bit harsh, so I just replaced that with a kind of more beige flooring. Yeah. So I guess the whole reason why I created this was because I wanted a catwalk to create a kind of fashion show type of video. I have a Let's Play where I have 7 models in a penthouse in the fashion district, and they're all competing to become top model. It's a very slow running LP. I've only got 2 parts out. I think I just like mostly building these kind of runways and doing those shows and whatever, but I did another video where the models were walking the catwalk at the penthouse and kind of did a machinima? I don't know how to say it. Like a video sequence of them walking it and posing at the end and having their photos taken. And to begin with, that video was just kind of a test run to see how it would kind of look, and as I was filming it I liked how it was going, so I kept filming. So that video I called a fashion show, but it's not really, because they're just wearing kind of simple black and white clothing, because it was more just for the headshots, if any of that makes sense. So this time I wanted kind of a proper catwalk where they're wearing fancy clothes, so it is kind of more of a fashion show basically, is what I'm trying to say. But this room we're doing here is where the models would have their hair and makeup done and get changed into the clothes before the runway show begins. And it's kind of, this room's connected to the back of the runway where the models walk out onto the show. But yeah, I kind of imagine this whole chateau building to be somewhere where I guess different events would be held. So like right now there's that kind of catwalk set up in the middle temporarily, and then the side rooms being used for hair and makeup, but also different events could be here, like maybe extravagant dinners in the main hall. That could be a dining area. Like in this makeup room I end up putting a whole bunch of those chairs to the side there, and in the end like lots of tables to make it look like they have kind of been moved out of the main room for this event. So yeah, I imagine like dinners or perhaps balls, dancing balls could be here. Here is the bathrooms I did. I kind of tried to make it look French. I really don't know if I achieved that or not, but just kind of kept it a bit fancy and sleek. Over here, what was I doing? I was kind of using a lot of items from the vampire pack, which kind of made it look like they'd been here with the building for quite a long time, and put some spider webs and stuff, so that room has kind of been not really as used, I guess, as some of the other ones. And then directly below this room, which you'll see towards the end, I have mannequins with the clothing that the models wear. So after the show, I guess you could go there and have a look at the clothes. Also the study area, I don't show much of it because the footage was lagging so bad. Like when I captured it in the game it was fine, but afterwards watching it was just not good. I've had a bit of trouble with recording lately. I don't know why my program's been acting up a bit. Here's just the front entranceway, so I put those kind of ropes so I guess the Sims would wait in line. Oh yeah, as you would have seen in the beginning sequence of this video, I did a little demonstration of that and had two kind of guards with their sunglasses on to have everybody wait, I guess, until they're allowed to enter the show. Also, just quickly, I think I forgot to mention, this lot is meant for the park lot in San Myshuno, the one that's 64 by 64, but I was having problems at the beginning with when I would place the floor tile, the ones around the outside of that would delete, and I looked it up online and people were saying that it was a glitch, and then if you tried to build on a different lot instead, then it should work properly. So yeah, as you saw at the beginning sequence, it's meant for that lot in San Myshuno because I like the fencing around the outside and how there's that kind of pathway that leads up to that lot, so it's meant for there. But of course, if you would like to use this, you can place it wherever you want. Just towards the end here, this is the kitchen. I imagine it's been redone. All those counters are quite new, but then those kind of white ones at the top have been left there from quite a long time ago. So yeah, kitchen for catering, for events or whatever. And as I said before, this kind of area downstairs is just where I guess people would come to have a closer look at the garments afterwards and perhaps read some information about them. If you would like to download this lot, I replaced all the clothing on the mannequins with in-game clothing because I did use some custom content clothing. I'll give the links to that below because I think the creator of them is really awesome. Like there's some beautiful dresses that some people make. Also I did those like kind of custom paintings, portraits of the models, which I get rid of for the upload. So yeah, here just going into some screenshots, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and I will see you next time.